Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker, coming to you guys with the NFL 2-game playoff edition video, Daddy. If you're new, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment down below because, listen here, woo! I'm going to give away a DFS club membership. We get to 100 likes and you got to be a subscriber. So leave a comment down below so you get in the drawing, guys. We did it with our NBA video. So my next NBA video, I'm going to give away another DFS Club membership, man. We're giving them away almost every single day, and that rhymes, and I can't help it. That I look good, that I smell good, that I'm styling and profiling. Woo! So without further ado, guys, let's start the show. All right, guys. So hopefully you had a great day. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. You know, you got to be like, it's got to be nerve wracking to be an Eagles fan, a Niners fan, a Bengals fan, a Kansas City fan this weekend because it's win or go home. It's win or go home. So we'll see who the 60-minute men are this weekend, and I can't wait to watch these games, man. I can't wait. Schroeder, I think, is going to join us here shortly. I see him right down here. So there he is. Schroeder, you ready to style and profile? Woo! Let's get your gold chain on here. This is Schroeder Skywalker. That's right. He's styling and profiling. See this chain right here? This is from Mr. Parrish. Schroeder's got 10 of these. $10,000 a chain. He's also got these little shades here. Now, if I can get him to wear them, he will truly be styling on a profile. But look at that. You got 10 pairs of these shades. Woo! How you feeling there, Schroeder, with all that gold around you? Oh yeah, it's pretty nice. Let me check out your sunglasses. Yeah. So not only am I styling profile, this is Schroeder. If you're new, he's styling and profiling with his gold chain. And then in the MLB videos, he does all the home run calls. So all right, Schroeder. Anything else? Yeah, you can chew it. You can chew on it. It's real gold. It's real gold. Only the best for Schroeder here. So, all right, go style and profile over there. All right. Let me take that chain off now, though, before. See, every time he walks by the microphone, he goes, woo, every time. Yeah, but hopefully you guys did well today. Prize Picks saved my ass again. Like, why have I not been playing prop bets this whole time? I'm kicking myself in the ass. I really am. Yeah, I mean, my hit. Let me show you guys here. One missed today because I missed by 0.3 with Giddy, and then I missed by one rebound with Siakam. So, or no, not Siakam, Triple J. And he started at the 5. So you guys see what happened. I'll get into that in the NBA video. What happened with Draymond? He started at the 4, not at the 5. See the difference? So you're welcome. That's just a little tidbit from last night's video, guys. Let me show you just real quick how I did with the Prize Picks here. So yeah, I gotta do some prop bet videos, man. So here we are, Triple J, you son of a, you know what? Still hit though, got 4 out of 5, and then here got 4 out of 4. Yeah, not bad. Turned 5 into $50. So showdown cash tonight. Salvaged it. So yeah, again, Prize Picks saved my butt, man. Woo, man. So that's 2 days in a row. I swept Prize Picks yesterday, and today, 2 out of 3. So I'll take it, Daddy. If you want to join the club, what are you doing? It's the weekend. We got NFL this weekend, NHL, NBA, probably tennis, probably soccer, esports. Every night it's esports. As soon as the NBA slate's done, the guys are like, all right, what are we doing for esports? I'm telling you, we won't stop because we can't stop in here, guys. You got DFS Space, myself, Skywalker DFS, 800 members. And look at the slideshow. This is not chump change. You're looking at the DFS Club, the best thing going in DFS Club in DFS Club. Let me try that again. The best thing going in DFS today is the DFS Club. Listen, we are diamond ring wearing. Say it with me one time. Limousine riding, jet flying, wheeling dealing, kiss stealing, sons of guns, kissing all the girls. Woo! And making them cry. They're all in line. There's a line going all around the corner to be with the 60-minute man and to be with the DFS Club members, guys. We have a image we uphold in here. So click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. So that way Schroeder and I get credit. And then pick your plans, guys. Bronze, silver, gold plans. We got 3-day passes. And he's gonna whip me in the face with his tail. Before he does it, he goes, woo. Every plan's the same. The only difference is the more you pay up, the more you save. And look at these price tags. $14 a month. To spend more of that at the Wendy's drive-thru. Okay. Prize picks. Yep. I'm really on that shit now. I got it figured out. Sports wagering, DFS, and 1 hour before lock, DFS Space and I go live exclusively to the DFS Club and break down the slate, guys. You can't beat this deal. You want to be a better DFS player. You want to be a better sports wagerer. You want to be a better prop better. Stop taking the bus to work. I know you're looking down at your old shoes and you're like, man, I want to be like Skywalker. I want to have some chupacabra skin shoes. I got real chupacabra skin shoes. Schroeder hunted it down and killed it. I made some shoes out of it, a jacket, and I made Schroeder a little jacket too. True story, I think. But stop losing, guys. Start winning. Come join the DFS Club because, woo, the weekend is here and we're here to make some money, and that's what it's all about. Listen, if I can make $1.01 in this business and do this for a living, there's no reason why you guys can't do it. So let's get into this slate, guys. Let me close a window here or two. Also down below is the super thanks option. If you guys want to leave $1 or $2 in the tip jar, it goes right back to the channel. Goes towards more gold chains for Schroeder. It goes for the studio we're getting here, and yeah, it's about 3 weeks. It's about 3 weeks now, and every dollar is going towards the channel, guys. So, and you get a special shout out in the next video. You get the style and profile. You get to hear your name heard on my channel. So yeah, leave a couple dollars in the tip jar. Let me know, guys, and woo, you get your special shout out. So let's see here. Let's bring up draft dashboard here. All right, so let's go to the position optimizer. We'll go in order here. So we're looking at quarterbacks here. So you know me, I love to play matchups. So we got Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy. The thing with Brock Purdy is he's still kind of unproven. If you look at the defenses he's played, he has yet to play a good defense. He hasn't played a good defense at all. They've been kind of cush matchups. So this is going to be the true test. He's 5.3K in a GPP only. You're talking about the Philadelphia Eagles defense here. So very risky. I probably won't get to him. But if you know the 49er faithful fans, I'm sure will be biased and put him in a lineup. But hey, you're playing a lot of lineups. Why not take a shot? He's probably going to be the lowest owned out of the four. My number one quarterback this week, and it's close. It's going to be Jalen Hurts because San Francisco has a good defense, but you can pass against them. Wide receivers get open against that San Francisco Giants. Wow. Where is my head at tonight? Obviously, I need to start drinking again. Woo. I'm already thinking about baseball season. San Francisco 49ers. They don't even play in San Francisco. They play in Santa Clara. I should know better. But yeah, you can pass the ball on them. So Jalen Hurts for me, especially in cash games, double ups. My number one option this week. Number two is going to be Joe Burrow. He gets that Kansas City defense ranked 30th in the league, guys. I believe that's dead last against the pass, against quarterbacks. So Joe Burrow, my second option. Either one, you cannot go wrong for cash games. Hurts is 7.2, Burrow 6.8. My third option is going to be Pat Mahomes. And let me tell you, he got diagnosed with a high ankle sprain. Normally, a high ankle sprain, you're out for 4 to 6 weeks. It's not just an ankle sprain; it's very painful, and there's nothing they can do. All they can do is shoot him up with a bunch of cortisone shots tomorrow. Um, this weekend, so that he can play comfortably on it. But it's got to affect his throwing. He's got to put all his weight on that foot, especially when he throws deep. So, yikes. It's kind of in a tough spot. But at the same time, if they give him enough shots and he's not feeling it, he should look like the Patrick Mahomes we all know and love. However, Cincinnati defense, number one in the league against quarterbacks this year. I didn't really know. I knew they were good against quarterbacks, but I didn't know they were that good. Let me check out something real quick. Let's see here. So, yeah, number one in the league, guys. My goodness. So, Patrick Mahomes just doesn't. It's Patrick Mahomes. I hate saying this on here. I'm just like torn right now. It is in Kansas City. It's not in Cincinnati. So that's huge, right? Because that Cincinnati crowd was all fired up last week. He's my third favorite. Brock Purdy, unfortunately, is number 4 because of that Philly defense. So cash games, Hurts, Burrow, GPPs. You can probably go Patrick Mahomes. You might even be able to get away with Joe Burrow. Running backs. So Christian McCaffrey is my favorite running back on the slate. They're going to need him to do good in order to win this game. Christian McCaffrey at 8K. He's too cheap. He should be 9K. Going up against the Philly defense, who actually gives up a lot of rushing yards. 17th in the league against rushers. So, yeah, I love Christian McCaffrey. They do defend the pass pretty well. Just the rush, that's their weakness. Joe Mixon gets that Kansas City defense this week. He's 6'5". Coming off a week where he had 20 rushes, 23. It's just his floor bugs the hell out of me. Week before that, got a 9 and only 11 carries. So if you get Mixon on the right week, he can definitely break a slate. He outscored McCaffrey last week. So it is against Kansas City. Keep that in mind. Then you got the Kansas City backs here. You got Pacheco at 5'3". You got 11 fantasy points. He had that big breakout. There's like a 50-yard run last week. And then you got McKinnon. The more dump off. The guy, he's a running back, wide receiver. Gets a lot of red zone looks. Could have had a bigger game last week, but dropped a couple balls. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind getting to both Kansas City Chief running backs this week, especially with Patrick Mahomes hobbled a little bit. He might look to dump down to Jerick McKinnon a lot. So maybe it's Jerick McKinnon week and not Pacheco. Both are firmly in play. McKinnon, he got 11 rushes last week and busted at old uber chalk. He's chalky again at 40%, but everyone sees the writing on the wall. Patrick Mahomes is hobbled, so he might lean on his runners more than he should. You got Miles Sanders against San Francisco, number 1 in the league against the rush, guys. So the plan is simple for Philly. They're going to pass here because that's the weak spot of the San Francisco 49er defense. But he's in play at 5'2". I'm not going to get to him. He doesn't catch passes either. So he's a pure runner. And in the red zone, you already know what time it is. It's Boston Scott time. It's Kenneth Gainwell time. So he's playable, but I play matchups, guys, and it's just not working out for me with Sanders. Elijah Mitchell's questionable. He practiced on Friday, so he'll probably play. You can punt with P. Ryan, but he'll be out there. He's out there for 40% of the snaps at a 33% touch rate. So normally when he's out there, he's getting the ball. So you got McKinnon. So running backs, I'd go McCaffrey. I'd probably just pay up this week, guys. McCaffrey and Mixon. Look for our value probably at wide receiver. Let's go take a look over at wide receivers. Jamar Chase. If his player prop is over if it's 10, take the over. Take the over on targets. Except for last week, he's had double-digit targets like every single week. Double-digit fantasy points. I mean, he can't be stopped, and he gets this Kansas City defense, guys. Unbelievable. So if you're stacking Joe Burrow, you can even get him in there as a one-off. He should absolutely have a field day against this Kansas City defense. And then you got the rest of the the rest of the Kansas City guys. Juju's 4-7, but guess what? He's earned it. That's cheap, but he has earned it. 3 targets, only 2 targets, only 2 targets, 4, 6, and 5. You got Marquez Valdez Scantling. Here's the thing with him. He drops the ball a lot. 1. 2, he's a deep threat, right? Again, Mahomes is going to have to put weight on that ankle to chuck the ball deep. I don't know, man. I don't know. He's on play though at 3-6, 2-6, and I mean his targets have gone way down because of this young man right here. I think we got Kadarius Toney at 3-7. Right now at 18%. I would have thought he would have been higher because this is my dude right here, man. He was my secret weapon last week, and he's still cheap. He's 3-7. So this is what I mean. Like this is where we're gonna get our value is that wide receiver. He was only out there for 13% of the snaps, but you know what? When he was out there, he touched the ball every single time. So, love Kadarius Toney at 3-7, 10, 12, 10 fantasy points. McCole Hardman, too, could be out there. And you guys know Patrick Mahomes loves to spread the ball around. So, he hasn't played in a while. That's the only thing. He might be a little rusty. He was limited in practice, so he might not play. Even Justin Watson, what's up with him? Oh, he didn't practice. So keep your eyes on that for 3K, almost bare minimal. You got, a couple fantasy points a game, but a lot of targets in Kansas City. And then for Cincinnati, we already went over Chase. You got T. Higgins at 5.4K. I mean, it's no comparison between him and Chase. He's definitely the wide receiver two here, but definitely in play. I mean, 5.4 is really cheap for Higgins. You got Tyler Boyd. He seems to sometimes get in the end zone at low ownership at 3.8K. It's very feasible here to do a Cincinnati stack. A lot cheaper than probably the cheapest one to stack with the most upside. So Cincinnati, probably the cash play I'd go to, and then stack them, man. You got Chase, Higgins, Boyd at only 3.8. And that's about it. I mean, they got Trenton Irwin down here. I mean, he got 2 targets last week. I mean, this guy came out of nowhere. Look at him. He looked like he just got off a damn hippie bus from Berkeley or something, man. That's about it for Cincy. And then Philly, you got Devonta Smith at 6.8, AJ Brown at 7K. Play both of them. If you're doing a Philly stack, play both of them. San Francisco's 27th in the league against wide receivers. That's not good for San Francisco. That's good for the Philly receivers, right? So not good for San Francisco. Again, they're number 1 in the league against the run, but they're not that good against the pass. So give me Devonta Smith, give me AJ Brown. AJ Brown, I think, will bounce back this week. The targets are there: 6, 10, and 9 targets, 85% of the snaps. Devonta Smith's out there for 92% of the snaps, 13, 8, and 10 targets. 24, 14, 18 fantasy points. So obviously Devonta Smith's been the more, I'd say he's been the more consistent, but I think the higher ceiling goes with AJ Brown. So I try and get both of them if you're playing this Philadelphia stack. You got Quez Watkins too, the wide receiver 3. He's only 3-1. He's in play. I've played him a couple times this season with my Philly stacks, and it's worked out good just as a punt play, because if you're going to pay up at quarterback, you're going to pay up at running back, you're going to need some value here at wide receiver. And that's it for the wide. So for San Francisco, I almost forgot. Obviously, you got Brandon Ayuk. Philly's ranked 8th in the league against passers, so against wide receivers. So I mean, yeah, they're not completely shut down. But Ayuk's only 4.4. That is really cheap. Number 2 target on the team next to Debo. 4 and 5 targets in his last 2. 5 and 10 fantasy points. Debo is only 5.7. Debo should be 6, 6.5. Like, they really brought the prices down for everyone. Just for the playoffs, I think, so everyone can fit whoever, pretty much play whoever they want. Debo Samuel, though, obviously my number 1 option, but no one's really looking to stack the Niners this week. He's good for a one-off. Ayuk's good for a one-off. But I love that price on Debo as a one-off this week. Debo does it all too, man. Debo's in that backfield. He lines up as a running back. So let's go to tight ends. A lot of good ones this week. Travis Kelce. He injured too. Oh, he practiced in full. 7.8K. I looked at his player prop. It's around 78, I think, receiving yards. I don't know, man. It's tough. He's obviously the best tight end on the slate. Matchup wise against Cincinnati, they've actually been okay against tight ends. I normally over the years have been picking on them with tight ends, but Kelsey's matchup proof. So at 7-8, he's probably not going to run far routes. He's probably going to run like 5 to 10 yards out, and Mahomes is going to feed him the ball. So I love him. George Kittle, 5.2K. Philadelphia is 12th in the league against tight ends, so that's not too bad. I love George Kittle here at 5.2. Brock Purdy's definitely going to be looking his way, man. Gotta love Dallas Goddard, red zone target, although the Niners are pretty stingy against tight ends. 6th in the league. Number 6. Woo! That's not good, but 17 and 11. I mean, he's Mr. Playoff here. 5 and 7 targets. 4-1-2 is really cheap, guys. It's so cheap. You can play everyone. You can play everyone this week. I'm going to play 2 lineups. I'm with the DFS Club membership. Not only do you style and profile, you get all my lineups, you get all my prize picks, you get everything I explained. Don't forget, Jack. Hayden Hurst is fine at 3K against Kansas City, ranked 23rd in the league against tight ends. 5 to 6 targets a game. Had a huge week last week. The only thing is, I don't think Burrow really needs to look his way. His other wide receiver is going to be wide open. So, but he's going to play. If you really want to punt at bare man, you got Mitchell Wilcox, 2 targets, 2 fantasy points. His player prop's always like 0.5. So if he catches 1 pass, he crushes that player prop. Let's see. You can look Noah Gray's way. 1 and 2 targets, 2 and 4 fantasy points. He's 2.5. So punts is Wilcox and Noah Gray. Noah Gray, yeah, it seems like he always gets pretty good looks, man. I always get him and Kelsey confused when they're on TV, man. Kelsey's just bigger. That's how I always find out. And the defense is just any defense can get you a pick 6. You guys already know what I'm going to say here. Any defense. I'd probably pick the Eagles defense because the Niners offensive line does not look great. Looks like Purdy's been back there running for his freaking life. So, but any defense, you can go with the Bengals defense because Patrick Mahomes is wobbled, right? You can go the Niners defense. You can go, I wouldn't go the Chiefs defense. I'd play every defense but the Chiefs defense. But again, you can play the Chiefs defense. Any defense can get you a pick 6. Spoiler alert, there's player props for kickers. So I'm taking the over for field goals for the Niners kicker and for the Eagles kicker. I think there's going to be a lot of field goals in this game. And that last line I saw was 1.5. So I'm going to take the over on both kickers here. And then you get the free square on prize picks with the Joe Burrow over. So that's 3 right there for you. And yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the video. So thank you so much for watching. Schroeder and I really appreciate it. Schroeder, you ready to style and profile? Are you ready to style and profile? He says, hell yeah, man. I was born ready. Look at me. You want to give him a woo one time? You want to go, woo. Thank you so much, Schroeder. Oh, you want to stretch? Okay. He loves to stretch. Look at him. Hey, a fit body's a fit mind, right, Schroeder? And then if you put these sunglasses, he won't wear them. I'm trying, guys. I got to work on it. I got to give him salmon treats. But you can only imagine once he put these bad boys on, woo, he will be style and profile to go with his gold chain, his $10,000 gold chain here. So again, thank you, Mr. Parrish, for sending that over for Schroeder. He really enjoys it. He says he feels like $1 million. DFSclub.com. Stop losing. Start winning. Start riding in jet planes, limousines, having chupacabra skin shoes, jackets, Bigfoot fur jackets, beanies. The rarest things in the world, guys. Come join the winning team. You've heard of the 4 horsemen? We got 800 people in here. You do the math. DFSclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plan, and you guys are in. It is that simple. And before you click join now, make sure for good luck you go, woo! Because let me tell you, like I said before, I'm the 60-minute man, and it's Friday night. There's a line already around, waiting all the way around the block with the most beautiful women you've ever seen. I get more women. I'm going to get more women tonight on Friday night than all these other characters on YouTube will get in their whole entire life. I've spent more money in spilled liquor from one coast to the other than all these other guys have won in DFS in their whole life. Come join the winning team, guys. DFSclub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. Pick your plan, and you're in. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 100 likes so I can give away a DFS Club membership. We get to 200 likes, I'll give 2 away. 300 likes, I'll get 3 away. So make sure you leave the comment, though. Make sure that you're in the contest. Super thanks. If you want to throw your boy a couple dollars in the tip jar, if I've ever helped you win money, or like there's a Cash App link down below, and you get a special shout out. You get your woo next video. You get your time to shine, daddy. You get your shout out, and you become a 60-minute man like myself. I'm Gabriel Skywalker, the chosen one, the perfect specimen. You got Schroeder right here, the other chosen one, the perfect feline, the perfect specimen, styling and profiling himself. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate you guys. I always say it. We wouldn't be here without you. And I respond to each and every comment. I cannot say that for anybody else on YouTube. And we get over 100 comments a video. I respond to every single one of them. Go look at your other channels that you subscribe to. See if anybody else does that. Because if it wasn't for you guys, we would not be here. Can't forget the people that brought you to the show, daddy. So good luck this weekend, guys. I'm going to put out some prop videos. And let's see how they do. Let's see how they do. So it looks like that's the way it's going. And let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Woo!